Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in and watching this. Excuse my mustache, it's Movember, so going it out. Anyways, long story short, I'm talking about my whole buying process with buying a new Ram 3500 with the ISN transmission. I'm getting a 2018, and I have done months and months of homework and research, and do I need the ISN, do I need a 3500, how is the ride, etc, etc, etc. So I'm just going to kind of go through my experience. And I'm not a huge diesel, I don't have a whole lot of knowledge on diesel pickups. I mean, I've driven one my whole life, but I couldn't tear apart the motor and tell you what is what. So I definitely had to learn a lot, and I definitely had to do my due diligence as far as making sure I'm making the right decision, because these trucks aren't fucking cheap anymore. I had a 2010 Ram 2500 Mega Cab, Bighorn Edition, Cummins, and I sold it, and I have about 19,000 in equity on it, and I'm gonna throw down another eight or 9,000 to basically get me down in the 30 grand range. And obviously that'll make my payments a lot more manageable. I looked around a lot. I checked out Dave Smith, and they were very helpful, but it's the whole driving 5 hours thing. I stayed here local in my town, and basically brought Dave Smith's price to the table. And at first they were kind of pushy and a little bit, I wouldn't say aggressive, just a little bit against the whole Dave Smith and their price, and basically saying there's no way that we can match that. And I'm like, well, I'm trying to give my business to you, and you're making it difficult. So in the end, I decided to stay in town. They came to the table to my price range, basically. The exact truck that I want, they're gonna have to bring it in, and it doesn't have one of the features. So the main features that I wanted for my truck were Cummins 3500 Mega Cab, Laramie, ISN transmission. Another kind of big thing for me was the LED bed lighting. I think that's a pretty cool feature. And the thing that this truck does not have that I wanted was the cargo camera. So a little bummed about that, but I kind of researched, and there's a lot of aftermarket options you can put on it. I'm not sure if I'll do that right away, but we'll see. Maybe the dealer can find something and do it for me, just so I don't fuck something up. Yeah, so as far as looking into this truck, we're getting a trailer in the spring. Probably not a big fifth wheel or anything, just a tow behind. I don't know how big or how long, or I don't know any of that shit yet, but we are going to get a trailer just because of, a wife and 2 kids. It's nearly impossible to go tent camping, and it's just a pain in the ass, and a trailer's the way to go. So I looked at gearing in the rear end, and again, I am not an expert at this shit. So I'm a novice. But I got into it a little bit, and I think standard comes 342. And up to the 410, I believe. And I got, the truck I'm getting is 373, so it's right in the middle. And I was kind of worried about the gas mileage, and because I commute for work. I'm a firefighter over near the Seattle area, so I drive a lot, and this is going to be my primary commuter. And some of you might be thinking, well, you're an idiot. Well, I like a lot of metal between me and the road, and so if I do get in a wreck, I'm going to live, or my chances of living are greater. So I went with the 373, and I was a little concerned about the fuel mileage, but looking into it a little bit more, I guess it's not really enough to really notice as far as your fuel mileage going way down. My 2010 was getting 12, 13 miles an hour, or miles per gallon, with 35-inch tires. It only had 50,000 miles, so I don't know if I need to break in more or what the deal is, but these newer trucks, man, it seems like they're getting 15 and above, and that's a pretty cool deal. I understand bigger tires, more friction, more fuel kind of thing, but yeah, anyways, I'm on my way down to the dealership. now to sign some papers and kind of get the process going. They're gonna have to go get the truck. It's down in Oregon, so that'll be probably a 2-day process before I actually get in my truck and drive it. I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll kind of give you my experience throughout the whole thing. I see some videos online, and I don't see a whole lot of step-by-step process, you know, through the whole thing. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Mustache.